All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The name of this video is going to be something along the lines of refuting the pre-tribulation rapture. Now, I know there's somebody out there who calls it the pre-plague rapture, but this isn't necessarily directed towards him. So the vast majority of the people out there call it a pre-tribulation rapture. So if he's watching this video, which you know who you are, the mind of God, if you're watching this isn't directed towards you, just to make that clear. Because I know he's gonna, he'll be so far up on my nuts, I should call him Gold Bond, about that, about saying pre-plague rapture, because I said pre-tribulation rapture. All right, and you guys should know what I'm talking about, kind of like an inside joke. But anyway, how was one way we can refute this teaching? Well, for one, going by the Christian's belief, when you deal with Babylon, right? It says that she was drunk with the blood of the saints. And, these Seventh-day Adventists say that's the Vatican, but we know that's not true. But the thing is that how can we prove that America's Babylon as we're doing this? Because that takes place during the tribulation, the persecution of the elect, okay, of the Lord's chosen. That takes place during the tribulation. So when America's destroyed, which happens during the tribulation, right near the end, that's when the elect receives their salvation. Hence, Revelation 18:4. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. So we clearly see that that's not a pre-tribulation rapture, because they're getting their salvation just before Babylon, which is America, is destroyed, which takes place at the end of the tribulation, after, post Mark of the Beast, which is the microchip, by the way. Okay? Another thing as well, when you're dealing with the Mark of the Beast, these guys say that, they'll only receive their salvation before the Mark of the Beast. At least that's what the mind of God says. But the one thing with that is, when you read in the scriptures, which speaks about the elect, it said they got victory over the beast. They neither worshipped his image nor did they receive his mark. So how could the elect escape before the tribulation if in that scripture they had to go through the tribulation because they did not take the mark of the beast? But if the mark of the beast wasn't out, because according to these guys, the elect will receive their salvation before the mark of the beast what's the word I'm looking for? Is worldwide, we'll say. Okay, so that kind of seems like a contradiction, if you see what I'm saying. So again, we'll say it again. How could the elect, right, the 144,000, according to these guys, they received their salvation before the tribulation, but yet in the scriptures, as I just said, it speaks about the elect not receiving the mark of the beast. So how could they not receive the mark of the beast if they received their salvation before the mark of the beast was even released worldwide? That don't make any sense. That's falsehood there. The third way to refute it is in the scriptures there's only two comings of Christ. So according to the doctrine of this pre-plague rapture, that must imply that the Lord must return 3 times. As in, one time 2,000 years ago, a second time in this secret rapture, or a pre-plague rapture, or pre-tribulation rapture, whatever one you subscribe to, and then one more time after the tribulation, but that's not in the scriptures. That's not in the scriptures. Where does it say that? All right. So that's just 3 little examples that I wanted to give to refute the teaching that Christ will return before the Great Tribulation and before the mark of the beast. Okay, the elect are going to go through the tribulation and go through the time of the mark of the beast. Okay, according to the scriptures. But anyway, if anybody watches this video and believes in the pre-tribulation rapture, I challenge you down below to support your claims. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to say shalom.